It started as a silent blip, a faint streak of light moving against the flow of stars. At first, astronomers thought it was just another comet, but when NASA traced its path, they realized this object didn't belong to our solar system at all. It came from the deep, cold void between the stars. And now, it was heading straight toward Mars. They named it Three Eyes Atlas, the third confirmed interstellar visitor in human history. But what's hidden inside this cosmic wanderer might change everything we know about life, space, and time itself. In late 2025, telescopes across the world captured something unusual. The Pan-Stellaris Observatory in Hawaii detected a fast, moving object with a trajectory that didn't match anything known. Its speed was too high, its orbit too hyperbolic, meaning it wasn't trapped by the sun's gravity. This object was just passing through from the far reaches of another star system. Scientists called it Three Eye Atlas, following the naming convention of previous interstellar visitors Oumuamua and Borisov. But unlike them, Three Eye Atlas was different. It was larger, brighter, and strangely stable, as if it were being guided by something beyond natural physics. Inside NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, astronomers watched data flowing in real time. Trajectory locked, one of them whispered. Estimated Mars flyby in 32 days. The room fell silent. For the first time, an interstellar object was about to pass within 50,000 kilometers of Mars, close enough for orbiting satellites to capture detailed images. NASA, ESA, and private observatories like SpaceX's Deep Skin Array began preparing for the encounter. Robotic probes orbiting Mars were reprogrammed to focus their cameras toward the incoming object. But the closer Three Eyes Atlas got, the stranger it behaved. As Three Eyes Atlas approached the inner solar system, it began to emit a faint radio pulse, rhythmic, repeating every 61 seconds. Not random noise, but structured patterns. Some experts called it magnetic resonance, but others whispered a far bolder theory. What if it wasn't a rock at all? The possibility that Three Eyes Atlas might be an artificial probe, something sent intentionally, shocked the scientific community. NASA officially denied such claims, calling the signals cosmic interference. But leaked recordings from the European Space Observatory suggested otherwise. The frequency was consistent, the signal grew stronger as it neared Mars, and it seemed to modulate in ways that suggested information, as if someone or something was trying to communicate. On the day of closest approach, Mars appeared as a tiny red dot beneath the shining streak of Three Eyes Atlas. The Mavian orbiter captured a breathtaking image, a glowing metallic-like surface reflecting sunlight in a pattern never seen before. Then, just hours later, something impossible happened. Atlas slowed down, not naturally, but as if under intelligent control. Its trajectory shifted slightly, enough to enter a temporary orbit around Mars. For 3 full rotations of the planet, it remained there, silent and motionless, like a visitor observing from above. Then, without warning, it ignited a burst of light brighter than anything Mars had seen in centuries, and continued its journey toward the outer solar system, accelerating once again into interstellar space. The world exploded in speculation. Religious groups called it a sign of divine contact. Scientists held emergency conferences, debating if Three Eyes Atlas could be an alien reconnaissance probe, a kind of ancient messenger traveling between civilizations. NASA issued a statement confirming that Three Eyes Atlas emitted non-random electromagnetic patterns, but refused to speculate further. Meanwhile, private footage from the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter leaked online, showing geometric structures along the object's surface, hexagonal plates, glowing seams, and for a brief moment, a strange triangular marking that looked almost deliberate. Theorists dived deep into cosmic history, What if Three-Eye Atlas wasn't just a visitor, but a relic from a long extinct civilization beyond our galaxy? Some compared it to Oumuamua, which had similar unexplained acceleration patterns. Could these be probes sent eons ago by an advanced species searching for new life? Others believe these interstellar travelers were natural messengers, carrying the chemical seeds of life, spreading amino acids and carbon compounds across the universe. Astonishingly, spectral analysis from Mars orbiters confirmed that Atlas's surface contained organic molecules, the same precursors to DNA found on early Earth. If true, this meant Three-Eyes Atlas could literally be carrying the building blocks of life across galaxies. 30 days after its departure, radio telescopes in Child detected a faint echo, the same 61-second pulse bouncing back from the direction of Mars. But now it was slightly different. Encoded in its signal was a mathematical sequence, the Fibonacci pattern, a universal signature often used by scientists to represent intelligence. It wasn't random, it was a message. But from whom? As Three-Eyes Atlas faded into the darkness beyond Jupiter's orbit, humanity was left with more questions than answers. Was it alive? Was it a machine? Or was it simply the universe reminding us how small we are? The data collected during its Mars flyby would take years to decode. But one thing was certain: the discovery of Three-Eyes Atlas had forever changed how we see the cosmos, because now we know beyond doubt that we are not alone in the stars. In the silent vastness of space, where light travels for billions of years and time itself bends, Three-Eyes Atlas came and went, a whisper from another world, reminding us that the story of life has only just begun.